Hey guys, it's Dr. Curvy here, and we're back with another video. Now, there's no intro, no background music, because I just want to get to the point. Wait, maybe there is an intro and a background music. You know what? Yeah, let's cross that out. Today I want to talk about drama again. So, a fellow, I had a British accent there, ironic. A fellow Wild Rift creator quote tweeted this. Play Wild Rift, give this thread a read. I think it's insightful and offers transparency on the current state of the game and where they are looking to improve, okay? So now this is by Riot Meddler, who is in charge of, the League Studios of LoL, TFT, and Wild Rift. So this is a big deal. Riot Meddler's been a no-name for a long time in the years of League, and me playing League for almost 10 years PC. So yeah, let's go deep into this and see what closure we can get, because I know you guys have been complaining, I've been complaining, and this is coming from my perspective in terms of marketing and PR, public relations, just everything, so let's get into it. Hey folks, there's been some chatter recently about the development team for Wild Rift. Ooh. So I wanted to offer some visibility into how the team's been evolving behind the scenes. Okay, we're gonna read this thoroughly, okay? Let's read the first one here. Okay. Wild Rift is our only mobile exclusive game. As such, we've been seeking out highly experienced mobile developers because that's not a skill set Riot's historically had, especially when you compare it to our experience in PC development. I mean, that's true. That's true. But the thing is, rather than finding someone high experienced, why can't you just find something that works for you and make it your thing, so you could be a highly experienced mobile developer as a company rather than relying on secondhand help? I feel like their secondhand help is from China, which is Tencent. So that's why I've been seeing a lot of gachas lately, and it's starting to feel like it's a little China-y to me, because when our first glimpse at gacha was the cosmic event where it was Lulu Yi casted in. It was that gacha, and it was like the first taste. And then we suddenly got the Star Guardians event. We had to grind and bypass, and then suddenly it just started adding on. It's slow. If you've been in Wild Rift since season 0, there was nothing like that. Then suddenly started feeling some change around last year, or maybe in 2021. So yeah. As part of the process, we've identified that our Riot Shanghai office is a great location for new hires for Wild Rift, given how strong the talent market for mobile devs is in Shanghai. It's strong, yeah, but girl, it's money grabby. You know how the majority. It's not accurate, but I feel like the majority of people who are hard working people in China, the working people in China, are spending their income 40% on gaming. Like for example Genshin, which is a big deal in China. They wail on that like that. So they are talented in how they develop games and market. Another example for a mobile China game is Honor of Kings, Arena of Valor. But it can get pretty toxic-y in terms of money predatory. We're hiring a number of roles there as a result. That's a gradual and ongoing process. We're at the point now, though, where you'll start seeing some of these new folks pop up in various things like the patch previews. That's a hint for 4.4 for sure. We're gonna see some Chinese devs from Riot's Shanghai team. And see what happens. They better knock it out of the park there. Development and support will Wild Rift will continue to happen from Riot office around the world. Some capabilities will move to Shanghai, while operations and other capabilities will remain where they are today. Okay. I don't have any explanation for that. We're excited for the capabilities this will unlock for Wild Rift, but also expect some bumps along the way in the next couple of patches this year and early 2024. Ooh. You know what that means? A lot of gacha. I don't know, but yeah. As we bring you folks into the team, please keep the feedback coming on where we're hitting the mark and where we're missing. I don't know if it's a lot of word salad, meaning like they just said stuff and didn't really respond to the backlash. There is a lot more problems. So, well-known Wild Rift creator, I'm pretty sure you guys know who he is. It's Stuart said, "This is all well and good and have noticed this, but the big problem and most people face at the moment is communication and transparency. Every time I make a video when it comes to any type of drama about Wild Rift or any other, games, I need that word, communication and transparency. Why? How you are giving these people your money, your hard-earned money. That's why I made this channel. That's why I made the skins channel. Not skins channel. That's why I started doing skin reviews, because I know these people fork out money for these skins that are not physical. They're non-tangible. You can't hold these items. You can't keep these items. If the game closes, they're gone. And an example of that is Apex Legends, right? It was only there for like less than a year, and poof, gone. All the money you spent are gone. All the cosmetics you grinded for are gone. For example, you wasted 500 hours in Apex Mobile and it's gone. It's like that part of history didn't exist because it's gone. So that's the thing I want in any type of video game. If you're a mobile game developer, if you're a AAA console developer, I need that transparency and communication. The only games I'm familiar with communication and transparency are like the Baldur's Gate team, I forgot their name, and the ones in T3 Arena, because they have that Discord, official Discord. T3 Arena mobile game by XT Games. They are their company is part of TapTap, the app store. Those are the two ones I can think about properly. The rest of the companies are not it. They're not it. Especially even the new games like Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. There's a lot of backlash with it being pay to win, even though it's been out for 4 days. You will see if they make changes or not. Because it's doing so well in Japan, around the world. We got a lot of downloads. It all depends if people are willing to whale. So yes, I agree with what Stuart is saying here. We need more communication and transparency, but let's continue what he's saying here. Since the departure of other previous rioters, there has been no communication at all about the state of Wild Rift or even what the future holds, period. Yes, I understand that China is the biggest market for Wild Rift, but there are still million players in the West trying to understand what the future holds. Exactly. I think having some sort of upgrades outside of patch reviews about what the plans and what is in store for the future would be great for everyone. I think what Riot's doing in PC with the Riot Please thingy, that dev blog that they do every month, that's a good example. It's not a patch preview. It's just something to keep us updated. I remember when they did a patch Riot Please video, they mentioned Wild Rift or something like that. So it's not just League PC based, it's all over the games. And they said they have a planned, they have a new system that they were going to mention about jungling, and it was not pets, it was something else. So where was that? Like that. Follow us up on that update. You guys don't even know that if you're watching this. You probably even didn't know that there's some jungle changes happening because you guys are not on Twitter probably, or you guys are not watching these dev updates that are not probably in our field. Like, it's not being talked about, you know what I mean? So we need more of that transparency, as Stuart said over here. Like, make moves, you know? You guys have money, and why are you relying on Shanghai out of all the Riot offices when I feel like it's gonna tear down your game because of how monetary, predatory practices they have there? And that's not the case, you know? Don't even get me started on ranked. Don't even get me started on ranked stuff. Let's see more comments over here. I'm just waiting for the announcement where Wild Rift gets shelved in the West. Outside China, Riot doesn't care no matter what they say. Action speaks louder than words, but we aren't even hearing words on how Riot plans to fix all the sheesh that they effed up with this game. That's the thing. It's like they had an early success, but now it's getting to the point where they don't know what to do with it. It's giving WWE booking. I have a favorite wrestler, for example, that I love, who was at the top of their game. Now, when they lost their championship, they kind of been forgotten. They don't have a storyline for that person. And then 3 months or 6 months later, they get released. That's how it feels when playing Wild Rift. It's like you're on life support and you don't know what the capable of your future is. This is what I don't want to happen to Wild Rift. That's why I haven't been playing Wild Rift as much before, like for that 3 weeks before I came back. Because I'm scared, like, you know, people are spending their money and there's no protection, there's no security of if I'm gonna keep them or not, because you know it's not like physical games, single player games where we have assurance that it's gonna be there forever. It's like a time capsule, but these games are temporary. You know, they could go away like that. You know, especially in Genshin, you know, like that. Like I just imagine it like that. That's all the fear I'm worrying about, and all the people who have all the skins in Wild Rift. Like people spend all their money on that, and then what if it just goes away like that? That sucks. There's no incentive for that, unless they do something with PC and you know try and transfer, or that's too much. Try and you know give amount of RP that equates to that, or a percentage of that, like that. It's a lot of solutions, but no one really gives claims to it or like suggests it in the Riot Games office. So you know, someone mentioned about Bright Moon over here. I that's what I'm saying. This was the Riot, the LoL dev updates. Why can't we not have that? And this is a fellow like follower of mine. That's what I want. You know, they were. I remember every month I see their two faces, and you know people start shipping them whatever, and they keep us updated on the game. You know, and they were talking about like, oh, we have a new champion after Nafiri, like that. I knew about what's her name, Briar, because they mentioned about it, and then they teased her like suddenly like 2 weeks later, like that. You know, we don't have much of that in Wild Rift. Again, the communication. Someone said, we still don't know why Wild Rift China looks like a different game, not only exclusive skins, but also multiple events at the same time. Even commercials are better, more marketing, exclusive illustrations, and of course, GIFs. Hex tech keys, for energy, and for points. I think that's GIFs. That's true. I mean, have you guys seen League of Legends PC in China? Chromas have splash arts. The 290 RP that you can buy with Blue Essence every few months has some splash art. That it may look off and it doesn't look like the champion, but at least it's there. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Okay, ooh. Okay, someone mentioned the Stargazer Karma one. Okay, but what about the Augment Stargazer Karma? Will it be pushed out to the throats of players in global server? Or will it be given to those who own the skin? She hasn't been updated. She didn't get the pass. Girl, if you haven't seen that video, I mentioned about it. It's in my channel. It's in the Wild Rift playlist videos. It's giving Jin erasure. Okay. Someone mentioned matchmaking. Matchmaking in Wild Rift sucks right now. Girl, don't even get me started. But sometimes it's not the matchmaking, it's the people. It's the players. And we can't blame that. You know, we can't blame people for that. I'm in Emerald and I play fairly decent and people are impressed by me. But because I just know the game. You know, some people just stick to one path and never really adapt. But yeah, it's not really talked about much. We don't have those types of creators who force adaptation much. There is creators obviously who does good build videos. Hello, moi. But I don't think, I always emphasize to adapt your builds, but I don't think people ever emphasize, you know, flexing. It's just not the same build. You know, don't build this because of that. You can adjust, you know. No one builds that AP item with armor against ADs because they're afraid of not taking so much, doing so much damage. So it's like that, you know, people need to adjust when it comes to skill sets. But what did they say? You can't even play solo queue, you always match with trolls, AFKs, feeders, then of course you'll lose, even the report system doesn't work. Hope you guys fix this. I like playing the game, but I'm on the edge of quitting. I wouldn't call myself quitting, I was on break. And these things really don't bother me because it's part of it. Girl, the people complaining about matchmaking, girl, go to AOV, go to Heroes Evolve, go to ML, go to Extraordinary ones. Girl, matchmaking is not the problem here, okay? It's been like that for a while, honey. Not the games. Okay, this tweeter said, thing is, we are in the dark right now. Many complaints, some deserve, some maybe not, are unaddressed, period. Matchmaking, differences between China and the rest of the world. Yeah, I still don't get the hype between China and the world. This is also an AOV thing. Arena of Valor, why is the Realm of ROV, Realm of Valor, in Thailand way more better than in China or in the world? So if you had to order that, it's Thailand, China, and the world. There's no equal to it. Like, if you showed equal dedication in what you have in China with all these marketings and stuff, you will get your audience. Kind of like what Barbie did with their 150 million budget. You need to spend a lot and sacrifice a lot to get that, um, what's that word? To get that break even back, you know? And I know if you're a CEO or something, if you're a stockholder, they're gonna be like, oh, we don't like that. It doesn't hurt your stocks. In fact, it might even better your stocks, okay? This is the reason why these people do this, because they equate to the shareholders and the money holders that keeps this company running. That's why they keep on doing these predatory scams, you know? And I've said this a million times on the channel, so, you know? I think in the end, a dev update could really be a good thing so that people can prepare their wallets, people can prepare their finances, their time, etc, etc. Just do it. Okay, let's read a few more. I find awesome that you finally show some transparency with the state of Wild Rift. I hope this means we can have a better communication and our opinions could be heard. Doubt it, to be honest. And please let us know when the China exclusive content that I don't know why it's exclusive to begin with. I understand that China is bigger, but still leaving us out of the picture. I can even express a total disappointment. It was for me when Stargazer, yes, Stargazer Jax, I was gonna have waited for so long, didn't get here because of the reasons, and he has always been my favorite champ for the game, and I love him, and I can't say that other people could feel like this for leaving them without what they are looking for. I don't say this as a hater or look down in all of the hard work you all do. I express how I feel. That's true. That is so true, girl. Because Valorant, I'm gonna say this before we wrap up. Valorant had these 2 exclusive knives that are China only, but they brought it to the global, I think a day or 2 days, a few days later. That's simple. Why can't we get that from here? You know what I mean? Why can't we get that same treatment in the Wild Rift team? And we're a mobile game. It's not that hard, girl. Why is every decision that a developer makes is hard? You know? Woo! Okay, let's see. What I understood is China big profit, so we moved dev to China to align with Chinese needs more. Also, tried a bit more to balance the game and give us a global API like China has NPC. We need more marketing on Western content. Yeah, marketing, girl, marketing. If, like I said this on Twitter, if you guys need marketing, you got your creators right here. There's so many Wild Rift creators that shocked me. Like, that's their emphasis on the channel. I used to be like that, but then I branch out, right? But I always come back to this, Wild Rift. There's a lot of people with WR on their Twitter handles, on their YouTube channels. Like, it's there. And I haven't seen more passion like this since the T3 Arena community. That's an even smaller game, but they are seen and heard. So, you know, if the game, if you're listening to what the people are complaining about or talking about and respond to it, they will make the content. They will do that marketing for you. That's how it works. If you guys are keeping the players at peace and in safe hands, they will make the games for you because you are giving us what we wanted, like that. You know, there's so many creators in Twitter and YouTube that are working hard. Hello, over here, moi. And, you know, other well-known names that are not getting that drive because they don't feel safe and secure with what the state of the game is. And that's what's important, you know. I know I sound like a broken record. I've been rambling for like 20 minutes, but you know what I mean? So yeah, that was the video. I mean, you know the tea. What do you guys think about this? I know I ranted for 20 minutes, but I just wanted to say what I wanted to say because it's not easy or tough. It's somewhere in the middle where you can actually make these changes and make it happen. You know, what happened to becoming a people pleaser to your customers when they were the ones that put you here in the first place? You know what I mean? Why are you now appeasing to shareholders where, you know, it's not the end of the world if you do not listen to shareholders and just focusing on making money, you know? And I know it's tough, and I know you're gonna say, oh, expensive, it takes a lot of time, development costs increase. It doesn't matter, as long as there will be incentive in the end that people might, you know, the player base might, you know, find you guys positive and you get more than what you lost for, you know? So yeah, that was the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know I was gonna try to post a gameplay video, but this caught my eye. Thank you so much for Blam Wild Rift for sharing that, because I need to discuss about this, and I need to keep repeating myself because I want that message to be heard, and I want change to happen with the monetization, not just in Wild Rift but in other games as well. And try not to appease your shareholders in your stocks, bitch. Just please the customers, because at the end of the day, those people are getting those people are giving you money to where you are now, and the shareholders are just there to get more money from the people that took from us. So, I don't know if that was grammatically correct. The shareholders are there to take the money that we gave to you, period. That was a good one. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like the video, like it. If you don't, dislike it. Make sure you guys subscribe, notification bell for whenever I upload a new video. I'm a VTuber who mostly does variety content, but most of them are Riot games because I'm a Riot whore. Join my Discord, link in the description below, and donate to my PayPal / no, it's just donate to my PayPal. I'm not monetized yet, so any type of monetization will do me great to pursue my career into the video game space. I want to have a career in gaming because it's my passion, as you can see over here, making these types of videos. Follow me on Twitter. I'm gonna try to be sneaky at drcurvy_YT, and follow me on Twitch at drcurvytv. Thank you guys so much for watching this rant, anger. I feel like I'm angry, but I'm not. I'm just caffeinated. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Leave your comments down below about to start a discussion. We need to make change. If we need to be louder and make change. Wait, what? We need to be louder if we want to see change. So just keep on fighting. Keep on those voices heard on Twitters and on all other social medias, on YouTube videos, because we can make things happen. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.